Welcome back to Zone 1 Adventures. Today we're bagging the peak, the Sentinel, located in the Pinto Valley area of Lake Mead. Park at the west side pullout just south of Red Rock Picnic Area on North Shore Road. Head south and look for a trail that turns left just before the guardrail. The trail turns into a road quickly, but that doesn't last long.
Here's our first view of the Sentinel.
Work your way across the alluvial fan toward a large red rock outcropping.
This is it here.
Continue across the alluvial fan and look for another large red rock outcropping.
This is one of the two bighorn sheep that we found along the way. This one was probably killed by a mountain lion or something. This is where you're going to cross into the canyon. This is looking up the canyon. This is a paw from a mountain lion, more than likely. This is the approach to the gully. Now we're going to turn left into one of my favorite spots on this hike. You're going to see the limestone on the left, which used to be completely flat as it was the bottom of a sea or a lake or something like that. But now it's almost completely vertical. And we're just going to hike up that notch right there. This is one of the first dry falls that we have to navigate. This is another one here. This one we can see you can either go across the top or you can go across the bottom. Bottom's a little tricky because it kind of pushes you out. Nice. Here's another one of the dry falls. This one's pretty easy. But these are all basically edges of those tilted up slabs that we're seeing. It's just that they've been cut through by the water to create these dry falls. That's some Velcro plant right there in the middle. Nice little obstacle. So this is like the south side of these ridges. That's the gully that we're going to go up. It takes us to the saddle. From there it gets pretty spicy. There she is, the Sentinel. That's looking back down the gully that we just came up. This is along the ridge line. Getting closer. This one here, you have to go down a little bit, and then you're going to scramble up and then over to that right notch that you see. This is what it looks like when you come around that notch. Okay, now I'm looking up the face of the one of the slabs, and go up and then to your left. Looks pretty steep, but there's a lot of stuff to grab onto. That's looking back down where I just came up. Here comes Colleen up that same section. Now we're working our way to the top. We're still not at the top. That's looking back down the ridge line. That's looking towards Lake Mead. This is the area where we go down. It's basically you're scrambling down a section where it's just another tipped up limestone wall. That's looking back up and looking down. So we're going to go down to the bottom of that, and then you end up turning right. There's our other casualty. This guy was pretty young. That's all conglomerate rock that's basically pouring down that sandstone gully. One of the many dry falls that you'll come across. Eventually you'll get to one where you have to go to the right, and this is it here. You just go up to that tree. You have to cross this sandstone wall. There's a couple tricky, spicy spots, but you pay attention. I call this part here the Blue Highway. Those ripples are from water, ancient water. these gullies on the way back are just absolutely amazing. The geology and the various layers that you can see, because everything just cuts into it. I've been out here where we've used this little area here for some shade. It's pretty cool today, so keep moving. But look at those layers.
Thanks again for joining us here at Zone 1 Adventures. We hope to see you out there on the trails, so get out there.